What should you do if you miss an upward trend and want to join in during a correction? The first thing you need to do is accordingly identify the correction targets where we can potentially see a so-called reversal form. And at that point, you should look for opportunities to join in if such opportunities present themselves. The first signs of a reversal, that is, the formation of a bounce in the opposite direction, will be a breakout of the trend line, which first of all confirms that the price has moved beyond our line. While the bounce is forming, we still can't be sure that it will definitely be a reversal, so we need to identify all possible zones where the price might stop. When dealing with reversals and corrections, since we don't know in advance exactly what will form, we need to first identify the range, second highlight the high volume zones, and finally mark the target zones where the price might stop. Price always moves in steps, and if one level is broken, we move on to the next. Another question, is it even worth participating in such trades? But right now, we're talking about how to identify this reversal. Notice that the price forms within a price channel, and as soon as it reaches the first support, or rather, the first resistance from above, it starts to reverse. Accordingly, the same level remains below, and a fork appears. If the upper level is broken, we enter a trade in the upward direction. If it breaks downward, we enter a trade in the downward direction. Essentially, at this point, we can set up trades in both directions, provided there is a reasonable target. That is, in this case, the upside is 1-to-1, making the trade not very interesting, but on the downside, the situation can change dramatically. Therefore, we need to determine the target for this decline in order to assess the trade's effectiveness and potential. We use the Fibonacci retracement, measuring the initial move and setting 62% as the minimum target for a correction to form. Basically, if our trade plays out in the direction of the continued correction, we hit this target and make a profit. That's all you need to know. You can find other guides on my channel. Check the bio.